Hey guys, this is Ehxile coming to you with a Barrows guide. I've seen a lot of these out there, and a lot of them I don't like. I don't think they do them the right way, so I'm going to show you guys how I do Barrows, and it's rather simple. First of all, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have your inventory look like mine. Some armor, doesn't have to be anything. Melee armor, preferably hate paw, just because it gives that bonus. Unholy book, holy book, or the Gothic one. You need the prayer bonus. It's going to help you out a lot. Ring of Wealth, just in case. You never know what it does. Slayer Staff. You have to have over 55 Slayer, but this makes using magic much easier because instead of having... You have to take off your armor to use magic so the bonuses don't go down. This Slayer Dart does not count armor bonuses. It just hits according to your magic level, so it saves up inventory space. You're also going to want range armor. It's not mandatory, but arms can sometimes be a bitch, so safe to have them. You want death runes and mind runes for Slayer Dart. A spade. This is necessary to get into every Barrows lair. Then you're going to want a spec weapon, such as a DDS. Some teleports. I'm using teleport to my house because my friend's house has the Carol portal in it, because you're going to want to be a Canifis. To start off, you might want 3 or 4 prayer pots just so you know how to do it, but you can... I don't even use my prayer pots anymore. It's just in case I get Darox or Carol Tunnel. Sometimes not even Carol, but Darox. Whatever weapon you're going to use, and then food. And you're going to go southwest of Canifis, and you're going to come to this gate. This is Mortmire Swamp, and you're going to go through the gate, and you're going to take... This is the shortest path. And they have ghasts around here. The only thing they do to you is they can rot your food by attacking your backpack. As long as you keep your run on, they'll only get 1 maximum, maybe 2 if they're lucky. But it's no big deal, really. You don't eat too much. It's just for safety reasons, just so you don't die. Because if you die, it's gonna be a bitch to get back to your body. So you're going to board this swampy boat after going through this weed shit. And this is going to take you to Barrows. So right now, I have my prayer auto set to melee. It's just easier for Darox. Mandatory for this, you're going to at least want to have 43 prayer. You're going to need protect from melee. There's no option to getting around it. The higher the better, higher defense. It's recommended for higher level players, so you hit more often, you don't take as much damage. You can do it at a low level though, especially if you have Barrows. Or not Barrows, if you have the desert treasure spells, then you can just freeze them, run around. It's not that difficult. Alright, so the order of the tunnels I go in is Darox, Carol's, Arms, Darox, Thorax, Gothers. Darox has to be first because you have to make sure you have enough prayer to last you through the entire fight, even if you start hitting poorly. His tunnel is this one upper right, the most northeast one. So get your auto prayer set if you want, or you can just have the prayer menu open. Get your run on. You don't really need it, but then you're gonna dig. You're gonna break the sarcophagus, and right when you are break into the crypt, right when you do this, you want to run, because being down here, not just fighting them depletes your prey, but every so often this face will come up. I'll show you when it comes up, and it takes about 9 to 10 prayer points off. So you want to kill them fast and get out of here right when you have them dead, but don't run out before they are dead, because then you'll have to refight them. And especially with Darox, his armor ability is, when he has low health, he'll hit a lot higher, so if you take off your prayer too early, he can one-hit KO you. So you want to make sure you have him dead. So when you run out, click this, and that's probably the hardest part. So now you're going to go down here, put on your spec weapon. Some people use supers. My stats aren't that high, and I don't really need them. My fight does last a little longer. It doesn't really phase me too much. Make sure you change, since they have a new auto cast system, make sure you click this or it will waste time down there. Get your special attack ready. put on your run, dig, and then open up your prayer tab. So you're gonna run up to the sarcophagus again, pray range right when he comes out. What happens in tunnel? I'll show you what tunnels are in a minute. Tunnels is basically the last thing you have to do. So now, since I might run this a little differently because I might have prayer after Arams, but for Arams you're gonna put on your D'hide. He's a pain to kill. He drains your strength, attack, and defense, and he can hit sometimes. So do the same thing you did with Carol, and then you're gonna run. Since you only get one tunnel per, I know he's gonna be here. You only get one tunnel per Barrows run, and that's the monster that's generally gonna be in the chest for you. So I know I'm not gonna have the tunnel anywhere else. And right now you're just gonna kill him. So he's casting all his weakened spells, drains your stats. It's pretty annoying, but you don't need to have prayer for him either. I only use my access prayer because I did not have to use prayer for Carol's. I generally pray on Carol because he does hit kind of hard with range, but it's not mandatory. Since I have extra prayer left, I would go Varrock because by this time you'll be out of prayer, and Torags and Guthans, in my opinion, are very easy to kill. So I generally don't use prayer for them, but since I have extra, and Varrock's armor ability is he hits through prayer, it's not worth wasting your prayer over there, so you might as well want to get some use out of it. So generally now I would go to Varrock, because he is a difficult one to kill. You can't use prayer on him. And then Torags and Guthans, in my opinion, are the easiest, but they each hit hard sometimes. Torags, his armor ability just kind of hits hard. Guthans, he re-heals, but he doesn't do it often, at least not for me. So you're gonna go through the fight. You don't need to sip any more pray pots. If you're low level and you get hit a lot, then you can take a sip of your pray pot and pray melee, but it's not necessary in most cases. A higher magic level obviously will help you too. And see this, I don't know why this 137 using ancients, it's just a waste of runes, but see I have 82 defense because of Arams, and he hasn't hit me, so they're really easy to take out. So now since I'm out of prayer, I'm going to take out Varrock first because he is more difficult, and I don't want to, I don't know, whatever, it's better to take him out. Varrock is northeast. In case you didn't see, Varrock is northwest, sorry. Varrock is northwest, Darrock is northeast, Torags is southwest, Guthans is southeast, Carol is all the way south, and Arams is the one right in the middle. See, Varrock will hit you. Even if you have good armor, good defense, he will still hit you. I don't know why this person is following me around and just doubling up because I can't see what mine has health-wise. I guess you can, but it's just a pain in the ass. It's just respect to people to get off you. By the way, your loots generally aren't good. Mine is almost guaranteed to not be good because I just got one. I got Derek's legs on my last run. But my Rapture, my friend, got back-to-back items in the chest, which is very uncommon. But it's possible. I went back-to-back, but 2 out of my 3 items are Torag hammers, which are 100k, so it wasn't that big of a deal. You might see Guthans hit on me. Sorry. You might see Guthans hit on me. He generally doesn't hit too hard. The good thing about getting either Carol or Aram's tunnel, yeah, so he'll hit sometimes. If he hits, just eat. Don't waste your prayer pots. The food's not as bad. I bring monks too. If you really start dying, you can bring sharks, but I don't recommend it. You make more money the other way without monks. Yeah, like this. It's absolute bullshit. You're just tearing me apart this run. He does that sometimes, but nothing you can do about it. The best part about having Carol or Arams in a tunnel is your special attack will re-heal, so you will kill him faster.